a two-year starter at Ohio State and second overall pick in the draft, C.J. Stroud.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Stroud working out of the gun. Eluding the pressure right. Open man, there's Darnell Washington. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. That's a great example right there to remind everyone of what a weapon he can be as a mobile quarterback, Charles. Nice play to escape the pocket and get his offense into the red zone with a first down.
And defensive coaches losing their mind on that play because they knew about his mobility coming in, and they preached all week long. If he gets outside the pocket, find receivers in your area and cover them. Otherwise, plays like that will continue to result.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
On second down, it's Stroud. Dancing to his left. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now two straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Stroud looking to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and it's now 3-0 Texans. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. Now Manziel. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. And they will score a pick six for the Texans TD. Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
Ah, you're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
For different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a
too many syllables.
Yeah. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. After the pick six, they go right back to the air.
And that one complete downfield to Cup.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Up the middle they go with Sanders. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Manziel.
That is caught. He'll get it inside the 20.
And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll come out in the pistol.
Sanders is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Sanders again.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Raiders have got it back to within a score.
On that sideline, they're saying that was more like it. The 1st down run went backwards, that time into the end zone.
And I like their little bit of courage in play calling, too. Because after an unsuccessful run, especially one where you lose yardage, you oftentimes go right to throwing the football. They came right back with a running play, and it paid off handsomely.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. A drive that time of 6 plays. And Barry Sanders the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3 except in certain situations.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
They'll go again with Sanders. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders.
And he'll be brought down with the 1st down after a gain of about 11 as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
Here's Manziel. Throw left side, complete to Cup. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. He'll look to throw.
He's going to drop this down to Sanders.
And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. Back to throw here.
That caught by Manhurts.
And this carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, just not much room there to operate.
The ball on the 8. Still could get a first down technically. 2nd and 7.
Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Davis. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
All right, Captain. It's batting down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
As they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Forced out to his left. And he goes out right around the 39. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Throwing now is Stroud.
The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Clayton. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And this one is right down Broadway. And they will take the lead at 13-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Apologies to Coach. Cut him short. We'll talk to him post-game. We got business to get down to. Third quarter action ready to go. The
Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. And able to get this out to the 25. The Raider offense ready to go here to start the third quarter as they begin their second half here, Charles, offensively. You know, not where they want to be, obviously. They're losing in this ball game, but very much within striking distance. We'll see what adjustments they make in the second half.
Is that the old glass half full, half empty type of a deal? Which way do you want to look at it? Because you're right, they're down on the scoreboard, but they're definitely opportunities now, because if they want to go ahead and get going in this one, get back to the running game. I think there are going to be some places to go with it, and I think the offensive line will appreciate the chance to fire out and hit people.
That's a good point, because they virtually had nothing going in the ground game in that first half.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Vince Wilford. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. They were trying to set up that screen, trying to get that screen to formulate. Took too long.
Ends up taking a sack, and that leads you to a couple of other questions. Number one, why don't you just get rid of the football near the screen guy so that you don't take an interception? But really the big one, they just took everything away, and he was really kind of flummoxed on that play and ended up taking the sack.
It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half.
Trap 60, trap 60.
On 1st down, here's Stroud. Runs over him. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Stroud out of the gun here.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Trap 19, trap 19. Mustang 19.
Now here's Stroud on 3rd down.
And that is incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
4th down, here's Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Again, it's Stroud.
That's complete once again to Hopkins. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down.
Dragon 60.
Stroud.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
1st and 10, it's Stroud.
Being chased out left. And now the rookie's free. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
Now Stroud.
Buying time to his left. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
C.J. Stroud
A 12-yard touchdown run.
And the Texans get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with him. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
A good start there on this fourth quarter drive. They need more of what we just saw.
Down a couple of scores. There's still time, all right? It's not like they're totally out of it, but they have to score quickly, and they're going to need some big-time plays, chunk plays, explosive plays. They need yardage on each snap. I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped-up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
They'll drop to throw.
And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
Vince Wilfork
able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Second and long. A quick pass to Cup. The noise is getting deafening. Here's 3rd down and 3. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's caught by Johnson.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And the crowd a major factor now. Here's 3rd down.
Back to throw again. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Derek Stingley picks it, and the Texans are going to take possession here at their own 33.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. That one looks like he'll throw here.
That one complete. It's Tank Dell.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. 18
To throw is Stroud. Got his man, Dell.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Here's Stroud. That's complete to Dell.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Stroud back to throw. On a slant, here's Collins.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Stroud looks to throw.
Steps up, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. Stroud to throw it. On the slant, DeAndre Hopkins. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down, and that is the big one, as they should be able to run it out from here.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Gore will take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So that lines up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with a Frank Gore touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the 2nd half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.